Welcome everybody, this is Mastering Malians, the pro guide in Age of Empires 4. Today what we're going to be doing is not going to be a build order guide where I show you guys exact build order and what to press and how many workers to put where. It's going to be more of a guide on me talking through my decision making, what I'm doing, what I'm building, what I'm scouting, and so on and so forth. And if you're interested, I have done one of these for every single civilization so far, including English, French, Mongol, Rus, Delhi, Abbasid, China, HRE, and now we're doing Malian, and then we're doing Ottoman, and then we're doing well, the other ones that are there. So that is the plan. Now this is recorded pre-DLC. I want to say this. I'm obliged to say this by the law. I don't know what's happening in the DLC. Obviously some things might be different, which is why I'm not doing build order guides now pre-DLC. I am doing how to play this civ in general and how to think while playing the civilization, what decisions to make, and so on and so forth, so that this guide is useful for you guys even post DLC. So it's not like DLC comes out and then you can't use this at all anymore. You're still going to be able to use this and win with this type of thing. And if there's new build orders for civilizations, I'm going to update all the guides in the titles if they're still good or the guides are outdated or whatever else. So if it says that it's still good for, what is the next season? Season 12? I'm going to update you guys on that. So we're building a tower here because he's probably barracks rushing. He might not. He is barracks rushing. So this is what you do with Malian. You make a tower. And if they are barracks rushing, you just let it complete. If they're not barracks rushing, then you just... well, you just cancel the tower and you get your resources back. So we're going to build a couple of more houses here, and his basically spear rush has been completely negated. So good start for us. I found only 7 sheep, which is bad start for us. And he, I think, probably got most of the other ones. So that's pretty unfortunate turn of events. But it is what it is. So what we want to do is we still want to make houses around it. The reason why we still want to make houses is so that we get the gold income going, of course. We're going to put 1 sheep on this side, and then we're going to go scout, hopefully find more sheep, because this is way too few right now. And we're going to put the sheep on this side. So that if we need to jump into the tower, it's quick jump in. Probably shouldn't have made that house, but I think the other one, yeah, this one I should have skipped, but the other ones are all defendable by the tower, I think. So this is how you can play Malian against any civilization that opens barracks in Dark Age. You can do this against, and that's what pro players are doing. So yeah, that's just how you do it. That's just how you play against that, because Malian has been butchered for quite a long time with these tower rushes, and people didn't, or not even tower rushes, just Dark Age rushes, and people didn't know how to deal with it. Well, this is how you deal with it. Yeah, okay, good. Okay, he's gonna back up, and every once in a while, depending on the APM of your opponent, he might be going in and out constantly, or he might just forget his spearmen and lose them. He's trying a different angle there. I actually think that angle is good for him. Oh, my workers bugged. Okay. They just chopped the wood and went to the other wood without actually doing anything there. So that's nice. Does this not reach? Oh, it does reach. Okay, he's just being annoying, but it is what it is. So, the nice thing about this, we already have a mill, so I can just go into cow booming immediately. And if you're playing against Japanese, they basically have 2 options. They're either going to all-in you, or they're going to go for fast castle. In which case, you want to do the same thing, which is cow boom. So that's what we're about to do. We're going to start building houses over there. And if we want, we can also upgrade this tower. So I can put this thing on the stone. Right here. Man's Quarry. So I'm going to get a little bit of stone so we can upgrade the tower, and that way we don't have to do this or get annoyed by this. I can just chill, and yeah. We're going to build a ranch immediately. We got 2 moose already. And the moment we get 50 stone, we're going to get away from that. So far, this game, pretty good start for me. Didn't take any damage. Now we're going Cowboom. I'm going to go scout him again to see what he's doing. There's the cow inside. And yeah, now we can rally onto the gold and just get more and more cows. What we do need to be worried about, and I need to scout this, is he making units or is he going for fast castle? Because if he's making units, I need to make units. If he's not making units, okay, that's a fast castle. So, a fast castling against Malian is not as good as it is against some of the other civs. Because if he goes samurai, I can just make Musafati warriors. And Donzas are obviously very good against mounted samurais. But Musafati are good against samurais and mounted samurais. So this tower is going to be upgraded soon. So that these spearmen are not annoying anymore. There we go. Dead. Okay, cool. Now we just go for super fast Cowboom. What we can also do is we can add another mill here. And we can start walling off this side of the map. Now this is, I have no eco upgrades, so this is just me trying to get as fast economy up as possible. Now I could make an archer range to deflect these spearmen, because there's only one spearman, or instead of making an archer range, which is kind of like a bait, because I just need to kill one spearman, I'm actually going to make a barracks and just make a couple of Musafatis to push him back. Because Musafatis are going to be useful afterwards as well, whereas archers are going to be useless for a long time. Because he's not going to be making any units that I can counter with archers anytime soon. Okay. More cows. He should be aging up. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now I do want to get barracks. For sure. Another barracks, that is. Because if I don't get another barracks, this might get pretty awkward. Because he can just basically, as I like to call, full baboon you and just overwhelm you with units. So we don't want that to happen. So we're just going to make Donzos and make sure that doesn't happen. Now, versus Japanese, you actually don't want to be on Donzo or Musafati Archer, because the samurais will mow down your army. So eventually you do want to go into Sofa. But eventually it's not anytime soon. Like right now we need to defend against this first. Good wall here just to prevent any annoyances. And now we can do a little spearman throw. I kind of like to kill their scouts, because if they don't have a scout, it's a lot harder for them to like dive in and poke and stuff like that. So that's why I like killing the scouts, because it just limits their vision so much. Now he is getting the relics, but I mean that's fine. He's getting the relics. I'm getting the cows. You can't have everything with Malian. And now we're just spamming Donzos, and we need to see what his follow-up is as well. So his follow-up is going to be one of the two things. It will either be Yumi archers or one of the barracks units. Now one of the barracks units can be... okay, he is making Ona Bugeisha. He actually gave it away. I'm still going to scout, but if he is going on a Bugeisha, he kind of gave it up big time. So now I need archers. And I'm gonna try to snipe the bannerman. Okay, he's making on a Bugeisha. So the plan for us now is to keep spamming. I'm just gonna snipe anything I can. Keep spamming Donzos and start adding archers. Yeah, on a Bugeisha are coming, so this will not be Yumi. Which is kind of the main point that we wanted to see. Nice. Doing some pokage right there. Can put one Donzo there, one Donzo there, just to maybe kill the priest or something. We'll see. And the age up should be soon. I'm still pumping out units, so I'm not skipping on units, which is why my age up is slower. But if I was pumping units only, I would probably be losing this a lot quicker. There we go. Another one bites the dust. And it's age up time in a second. He's splitting his army to try divert my attention, but we're okay with that. We'll just multitask a little bit. He's trying to basically push here and at the bottom at the same time, so I can't pay attention to both sides at once. But we should be able to hold that. And I'm gonna get textiles because he looks very dive happy. So I just want to make sure this location is secured, and if it's not, then I'll have extra HP for my villagers. I would love if I wall this off. That would make my defense a lot easier, but this is what it is. Now we have way too much gold, and because I'm still producing a lot of archers and I need to build my production, I'm gonna move a couple away from the gold. And we're gonna move a couple of villagers on wood more. We got blacksmith done. I can even just keep 5 on gold to make it easy to garrison them. Yeah, like that. So we're just making our defense as easy as possible, basically. So he's putting a lot of pressure, but like I said, the cow boom is working on the clock right now. We're gonna keep making production buildings, poison arrows getting upgraded, and this is how usually Malian games look like, no matter which matchup you're playing. Usually the opponent is the one putting pressure, and you're just sitting back defending. We're gonna decap that and go kill his ass over there. Now I am gonna go +2 range attack, and then I'm going to go into melee armor because I want a Bugeisha. But what I'm also going to do is I'm going to make some Musafaris so I don't spend my wood on Donzos, and I'm gonna try to transition into Sofa. I said earlier I don't want to be on what's it called? I don't want to be on Donzos all game. So we're gonna need to transition out of that. Okay, melee armor started, and now we're gonna need a lot more gold because we're gonna produce Sofa, and we need to get some upgrades for Sofa too. Okay, looking good. We're gonna send those Donzos to do a little drive-by there. We're gonna make some more Donzos just in case. And right now, I'm kind of chilling here. Obviously, the sacred sites do need to get taken care of eventually, but it's not. We're not in a rush right now. The reason we need Sofa, by the way, is because, I don't know if you just saw, but he has metric crap ton of Ona Bugeisha. and my army is gonna get chewed through by them. So I need to actually make armored units to tank. Okay, so now we're full transitioning into Sofa. Okay, -1 worker. We're getting +1 ranged or melee armor. Getting more production. We're just diving in. Now, if he goes back and defends this, I'm completely okay with that. Because that means that we're just causing him a lot of idle time around the map. When I say around the map, I mean his base. And now he went all the way back, which gives me more space to do whatever I want, basically. We're gonna send some scouts around the map, and now we can also start raiding and get +2 melee armor. Melee armor is very important against Onabugeisha. Very, very, very important. We just decapped the sacred site, so that's great. Great news. I didn't even see this got destroyed, by the way. I mean, I knew he killed houses, but I didn't see that got destroyed. Okay, very nice. We're gonna find that. Now you can see he's going on the outside food sources, which means now he's getting open for raiding. So this is really, really rough for him, because now I know, okay, he's not... Oh, no. It's fine. Whatever. We don't need those. We don't need those noobs. So now I know... Oh, he actually wants to, you know, go on the map, get those units and all that. So now he's going to be open to harassment, so I can just kill his villagers because I know where he's going. I think he was going here, actually. And I escaped with my units, so I'm just gonna send them back now. And now we can get some ranged armor, so we can dive later on and so forth. But we kind of know what his plan is. And I don't need to push out again. This is one of those games, there's no point for me to push out, because I know he's the one being super aggressive. And he's just gonna full commit to this. I'm gonna send the villagers on the other side of the map. There we go. This should be pretty easy victory for me, because my archers are kind of stacked over here behind and you can't get to them, so they're just doing a lot of DPS and just killing everything. So there it is, Malian versus Japanese. If you're playing Malian, this is how most of your games are gonna look like. If you're going for cow boom, you're gonna be the one defending, because rarely you're gonna be able to like harass and, you know, cow boom at the same time. The enemy would have to be extremely, extremely passive. That's kind of it. So Malian is all about recognizing, like, okay, what is my opponent doing? How much do I need to commit to making units? How much do I need to commit to making walls? When do I cow boom? Because sometimes, in low elo especially, people go for like cow boom immediately and then they just die to like 2 knights or they start losing villagers. So you gotta scout constantly. As Malian normally face enemies who put like 5 of each unit, and I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, those are the easiest games. Then you just make Sofa Archer and you kill everything. Is 2 houses and barracks and start viable? So that used to be how you defended Dark Age, but people don't do that anymore at the top level. We just do the tower. How do you play Malian versus Ottoman? But yeah, Malian versus Otto is a bit of a different matchup in terms of unit comp. Most matchups, you just want to be spamming, what are they called? Sofa and archers. But if you're playing against Ottoman, you actually have to mix in Musafaris or Donzos, depending if they're making Sipahi or Men-at-Arms. Because if you make pure Sofa Archer, Janissary Siege Sipahi is going to destroy you. So you actually need to add another piece there, if you will. So you basically want Donzos or Musafari to soak up Janissary shots, because the opponent can't target fire that much in big battles. Okay, so he's playing Lancaster, so the first thing we do is we scout. Is he barracks rushing? This is not barracks rush. So we say, okay, cool, and then we move on. I think it's not barracks rush, is it? Unless you put barracks there, which would be super dented, but... yeah, I don't think it's barracks rushing. Okay, 1 sheep so far. That's pretty bad. I hope I'm not following his scout, because that would be very bad. And the fact that I can't find any sheep leads me to believe I am following his scout, because there's no way I didn't find any sheep here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go to the other side immediately. Fucking hell, I just follow this guy. Okay, so he's running through here, so we're gonna intercept him here and then go upwards. But this is not an ideal situation for me because Malian eats the food really quick because you have so many workers and food. So you kind of want to go home eventually. Now this game I can show you something a little different since we're playing against Lancaster. And Lancaster is 2 styles. One style is basically what I like to call the full baboon with Abbey of Kings and just massing units like crazy. The other style is with Manners, which is a slower style and more macro style. But the build that I'm about to do kind of works against both. And it fell out of fashion a little bit because Javelineers got nerfed. But I'll still show you guys. I saw someone ask me earlier if I'm going to go Saharan Trade Network any of the games. If the map and the matchup is good for it, yes, but generally Malian trade is pretty bad to do unless you get like I said, really good spawn and matchup where you can actually do that in. So yeah, if I get a good matchup, sure. If I don't, nope. Okay, I found 4 sheep. How is that even possible? Huh? I need to run back immediately. I need to make this as well because I might run out of sheep. So I need to go on berries. This is a bit of a disaster start, but it is what it is. Sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. 16 sheep versus 4, but he has not scouted this part, so maybe there's a lot of sheep there, Copium. I'm inhaling a big copium right now. So, okay, there we go. So the plan right now is to go mass Donzo and mass Javelin throwers, and then go Pro Scouts too, sorry. And then eventually age up and just hit a big timing with Mansa Javelineers. That's the plan. Now, we'll see how it works out. We don't need to worry about space around my stuff too much, since we're gonna be not doing a kaboom around my TC. I feel like this is my 3rd gold, so my 2nd gold should be here. But it's... bro, ain't no way. Dude, what is this guy scouting? Hold the phone. Okay, my pro scan is a bit late. Yeah, we gotta check a replay after this. This guy's doing this guy's 1.6k. He just did like a 5-head scouting. We'll keep making those. Pro scout is on the way. I didn't scout what landmark he's going for, which is pretty bad, actually. Okay, well, there we go. We know what landmark he's going for. Yeah, I think this is my second gold. So what's nice about scouts from Malian is they regen the health and they're quite fast. So you can just engage armies like this and then just disengage if they have too much or whatever. Okay. We're just gonna keep making units and keep fighting him. And hopefully we pick off one of the kings. Or lords, whatever. I haven't shown him pro scouting yet. So you can do a lot of stuff with micro like this. Now we're gonna go barracks, and I might be making a couple of Musafati warriors. We'll see. A couple of Musafati warriors for now would be really good because he just has Hobilars and what are they called? And lords. So Musafatis should do really well here. I was a little bit greedy with my buildings. But like realistically I should have gone pro scouting into production buildings into second pit later, but that's alright. And now we can start making some sofa, perhaps. And basically the games you want to force when you're doing pro scout into mass javelin throwers, you want to force the opponent to go for, what are they called? To go into ranged units, and then you kind of counter them with javelin throwers, and you enter this game where you have mass javelin throwers. Yeah, the lords are getting fucking destroyed by Musafatis. There we go. I'm gonna just surround this lord and beat his ass. I'm gonna surround both of the lords, actually. I did pro scout 7 deer, so I should have food for quite a bit. And I think I should be winning this fight quite easily. There we go. Okay, I love that. We lost some houses, we'll remake. Can make houses already on the next gold to prepare for the future, basically. So what I would love right now is if he went into yeoman. That would be the ideal situation, basically. Now we're gonna go continue pro scouting because I want to have a lot of units. And now we're gonna start adding archer ranges for the javelineers. I'm just gonna make these now. And he should be running out of food soon, but I have plenty of food in the bank because of all the deer, and I'm gonna start yoinking his deer too. So I should be in a really nice spot. Let's see. Okay, he's remade the army. Okay, there's the yeoman. So this is my green light to go into javelins now. See, I forced him to go into ranged units. And now we go for javelins, and it's kind of the goal, right? It doesn't make a lot of sense to just go javelins when the opponent is like making... Sorry, I'm trying to talk and play at the same time. There's no point going javelins if the opponent is like making ranged units, right? So we're gonna go Donzo javelins now. That's the plan. And I'm gonna go yoink his deer pack. I'm gonna make a couple of more scouts because they're just food, and I have a lot of food right now, so I'm just gonna use that to my advantage. We're gonna yoink his deer pack. Again, I'm not even sure if he's aware that I'm pro scouting, but we're gonna go on the back goal there. We're building javelins. Again, I don't need to fight. I'm doing good already. We're chilling. We got wall down there. Even if he kills this, it's not the end of the world. We can do a little javelin throw there. More deer are coming. We're gonna pro scout the rest of them after. More and more javelins are being made. Food income's looking good. He can kill this, I don't mind. Again, this is a game where food is on my side, okay? So the longer this game goes, I have 4 deer packs, he has 0. We got +1 ranged armor, and now we can go for it. Now we can just engage and beat his ass. Okay, he's just gonna run. That's fine, I guess. So we're gonna put all javelins in one control group. And then we're gonna put all the other units in the other control group. And now we wanna focus on making javelins. Like a crap ton of them. Oh no. So I'm taking damage here. I'm losing workers. So instead of going back now with everything, I'm gonna counterattack with some units because I'm already bleeding economy. So the only thing I can do is do counter damage. If that makes sense. So I'm gonna do exactly that. There we go. So I lost 6-7 workers, and I just killed 6-7 workers as well. There we go. Is there a boar? I don't know where the boar is. He might have taken it. Oh, you might have taken it somewhere. Not sure where, but... Now, one more thing you can do with this build and play style is if you do run out of food, you can just make cows and you can just yoink and eat cows. So, that's completely okay to do. There we go. You can get melee armor against Hobelars because they do very low base damage. Okay, there's the boar. And this looks like a pretty good time for me to age up. And I'm going to try to take these. Now, even if I lose some scouts, but I take the deer and I move them away, I don't care as long as I... Now, it's not about getting the deer, it's about denying him the deer. So I'm going to put 1 deer there, 1 deer there. And these guys are harassing. See that? I don't really care about losing those. I just want to deny him the food. There's the cow. There's the age up. Farimba. Send it. And now we can just make cows to eat. And that way we get the income. And we want to just keep spamming javelins and make some donzos still. We don't want to go 0 donzos, but we want to focus on javelins here. We got 16 right now, so that's pretty nice. We're gonna go back. Let's not fight yet. We're gonna wait for the age up. Now, the game would be completely different if my gold was in the back, the first gold, but because the first gold is in the front, we're experiencing some issues, but it should be okay. But you can always poke with javelins at this point, because why not? We're gonna go Javelineers, upgrade that immediately. We're just getting all the upgrades, and Malian veteran upgrades are cheaper and they finish quicker, right? So that's gonna be pretty nice. Now we got poison Javelineers, and now we should be able to trade really well. So we're just gonna start doing that immediately. We can build a thing here too. Now, this style is a bit harder, because basically now what we need to do is constantly make cows, and you don't really transition to farms almost ever with this. You kind of just want to all in with Mansa Javelineers from this point on. And you can also snipe the lords, which I'm about to do, because that will reduce the HP of his army by quite a lot. And you want to use your donzos to basically cover for any mass cavalry play from the enemy. And that's it. Now, this style used to be a lot more popular, but like I said, the movement speed of the Javelineers got nerfed a bit. You couldn't catch them before, so they were like OP as hell. But now it's like, it's a fair game, I would say. So yeah, they got 131 movement speed, Holdblowers got 188, so you can't kite them forever. But that's why you want to like have them kind of forward, and then when the enemy charges in, you send your donzos in. So yeah, and at this point, like I said, you always want to have a mill just cranking out cows non-stop. Technically, you're not. It is an all-in, but it's not an all-in because -2. The reason it's all-in is because you don't really have cows behind it. So if the Malian is going without cows, it's considered an all-in play. You could potentially, if you do some damage, you could transition to just cows, like make 18 cows and still eat 2, or you could get relics and, you know. Yeah, I think in terms of like, I mean, I just did China Guide and I said it's one of the hardest civs, but Malian is also really hard because in order to play Malian well, you have to target fire. Like, you cannot play Malian with a move, you know, like, especially with javelins. You have to target fire a lot. And you have to micro a lot, and your units are squishy, so you gotta play well. You know, pit mines, cows, and all that. So it's a hard one to maintain at a good level while yapping the whole time. So what did I want to say? Let's go back to the game. So English versus Malians. This is a very good matchup for Malian. Very good matchup for Malian. So I could do something goofy a little bit. Let's do something goofy for you guys. This matchup is like really good for Mali. Like if I played it normally, so we're gonna try to lose basically. You like goofy? Okay, well you like this one then. We're gonna go for Malian trade, and this is. If this succeeds, we're not doing another Malian. Bro, what is that? Nah. Bruh. Why is my trade so fucking close to me? What the hell? Oh my god. Do I just trade on his side of the map? Is that the play? I think that might be the play. The YOLO play. Is there still that bug where if you place your thing too close to the market, you don't get resources or something? Do you guys know? Do you guys know about that bug? Bro, what? That's crazy. The one game I want to trade, look at this. It's unreal. You said it, no backsies? I mean, I went so hard on Trade Network, so I can't really go back to it, you know? I am kind of stuck. Let's see, he's going 2TC, so that's kind of nice, because he's going to go 2TC, and I'm going to do this. So that kind of works out for me. Now, what I'm going to be doing, so I put some on Trade Network to trade like this, right? Like this side, but that market is so close that I can't really do that. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to trade cross map, which is way riskier, because it's way closer to my opponent, but trading like half distance is terrible gold, so I don't think that's worth it at all. So yeah, let's just do that. Like, did this give me resources just now? I actually don't know. Let's see. We'll see on the next one. And I want to build towers in between so we get bonus gold. We're going to go double stable here. Double stable opener. So the king is coming, which is going to be very unfortunate turn of events, because he's going to arrive very fast because I'm moving towards his side of the map. Let's see. I got 0 gold there. Do you see that? So is it bugged? Okay. We're gonna keep making towers along the way. And Malian towers, when you go for this landmark, only cost gold to upgrade, which is very, very nice. Makes it a lot easier to actually make these towers. Okay, there. We're gonna keep making some scouts, and now we're gonna start making sofas. Where's his king? I have no idea. I'm very confused. Didn't he go king? Or maybe he went council hold. That'd be crazy, though. We're gonna make this for some extra income. Oh, he did go council hold. That's crazy. And here I was worried for the king. Okay, this is what we need now. We need to go immediately into archers, and we're gonna go Sofa Archer in order to deal with this, and we're gonna upgrade the towers along the way. I need to see if this is giving me resources or it's bugged. That's the next thing I need to see. Okay, I got food here and gold, but this is the one I'm worried about, the one in my base. Is that one giving me resources? Okay. See, it's almost back home. I guess I can just make cows to eat the cows, because, yeah. Why would I go around the map when I'm going to have infinite gold, basically? Oh, I didn't see if it worked or not. Okay. One important thing is, he did not go for... What's it called? he didn't go for the deer TC. So he needs to make farms probably a lot earlier than he normally would. Okay, let's see. This one should give me food and gold here. Let's see if it does. I need to check. It's like distracting me way too much. Okay, it did. It did. It did. Okay, good. It works. Okay, there's the move out from him. We need to go defend. Ever since they made the change where you upgrade these towers with gold, it's been so much nicer to play it. It's not necessarily good, but it does feel a lot nicer to not need like stone and shit. Not shit, just stone. And let's see. So he's gonna go for this move out because trade boom is way better than just the second TC boom. So if he doesn't attack or if he doesn't punish, I'll actually outboom him quite hard, which means I'm gonna have way better eco. Now we're gonna add a second market. He's right there. He doesn't know that I'm here because I killed his scout, so I can just chill here for a bit. We chill, we chill, we chill. Let him come out, and now we're just gonna go and kill everything. Okay, there we go. He got mowed down. We can put a scout on the other side to make sure I know what he's doing. And we can actually go for another market. We're going to go for blacksmith. Actually, I'm going to make it there. I'll make it there. He's making men-at-arms now, but we don't really care because we have... what are they called? We have sofas, which are going to take care of that. And now we can go for another tower here. And we have 5 towers now, right? Yeah, on the way to the trade, which means we're going to be getting all those resources very nicely. Now, the interesting part is, if you have a question, do you now do the cow boom? You can, but you don't need to. That's the answer. And you can, and you would extend your lead, but it's also a lot greedier at the same time. He has really good amount of farms already, so we need to worry about that. Because you want to be spending wood now on archers and on traders. So if you go for... what are they called? Oh my god, he has a lot of farms. Maybe I should push him here, actually. If you go for trade and ranches and... Oh shit, that's not good. Oh, you can also buy wood, by the way, in this situation. He done goofed. And we're out. Now we can add some ranches. We got some extra wood to use, to play with. And I could also add another archery range. So we're just not going to be mining gold for the rest of the game. We're just going to be getting it from the trade itself. Okay. We're still making units because, like I said, we're already ahead. So the only way to be behind right now is to stop making units and then take some massive amounts of damage or something. We can just go make houses around this. Make one house here just so I don't get supply capped. We're going to put a little scout there and a little scout there. Just so I can have full map vision. And as you can see, even though I'm fully producing right now, and like out of 4 production buildings, I still have resources left over. And that's what we're going to use to just age up eventually. So he's pushing, very confident. He's got a lot, actually. Okay, we need to crank up the unit production. Let's not play around. I'm gonna make some scouts. And now we can just wait for him here. The tricky part is, like I said already, he doesn't have a scout, so it's very risky for him to do any kind of move outs right now. I don't know if you guys knew this. This is a thing a lot of people don't know. But did you know that every time you complete a trade, you reduce the research time of Malian upgrades? Did you guys know that? Not research cost, research time. So if you look, if I click on my blacksmith, my balanced projectiles is 43 seconds. But the longer the game goes, it's possible to make them 1 second, basically, to research, which is pretty cool. We're still just cranking units, and we're defending our trade. Okay, he's castle. I'm gonna hit castle 2. Now, you might be wondering, is it worth to go for Farimba? I mean, you can, but I personally just like getting cows, because that means you're gonna need less workers on food late game. And we're gonna start our upgrades immediately, hopefully, the moment I age up. And we're gonna make a pit immediately as well that we prepped already. There we go. And now these upgrades look 20 seconds, 40 seconds, 20 seconds, so they're a lot quicker.
You're the best.
Thank you, brother. You're the best. We're gonna get all them upgrades right now, boy. We're gonna get that. And now we can just wait. Like, the thing is, I've said this already before, but if you're ahead with trade or 2TC, you don't really need to attack your opponent. You can just wait here.
Beastyqt.
And he needs to move out eventually, and then we're just gonna beat his ass. Because he's gonna run out of this gold, you know, so he has to get another gold. So right now, we actually, funnily enough, even though we're trading and we have 28 traders, we need gold. Let's get some more of them moves. And I need poison arrow actually, ASAP. I'm gonna sell some food to get more gold. As funny as it sounds, considering I'm trading. Okay, he's moving out. Okay, we're getting poison arrows. It takes a while to research, but we do have the upgrade, or the bonus where stuff researches faster, so that's nice. And another important thing is you can always balance your economy by using the market and just buying whatever resource you need. And then sometimes you'll sell wood, sometimes you'll buy wood, but it's important to just know that you can react with it and use it if you do need it. So he's on this gold. I don't need relics. Technically, I should get relics so that he doesn't get relics. But yeah, I don't really need them, so... And I'm too lazy to pick him up. But you should pick him up. You should pick him up, but I'm too lazy. Okay, I'm not gonna attack that, because then he's gonna know I have a scout there, and yeah. He's making a ram. Very brave, very brave. We could use more production, actually. And... Are we ready? We got poison arrows. So we can just A-move and win. Now again, sofas are really good against men-at-arms, so you don't actually need Musafatis to deal with this. You can just make Sofa Archer, which is the best Himalayan comp that you can make. And he's just gonna get mowed down. And this is 2TC English with plenty of farms. But like I said, nothing beats trade boom, because you just have crazy income. Look at that. And right now, if I just delete units, I can just go Imperial now if I wanted to. But like I said, this is a goofy little game, just so you guys can see how the trade can work, or does work, or whatever, but... Let's go Griot Bara as well. Not something I would do in a tournament, necessarily, but, you know, if you're just playing for funsies, something I definitely recommend doing, because it is fun to do. It's just not very good against players that are tippity top. Look at my upgrade now. 27 seconds for the elite upgrade. Blacksmith upgrade, 27 seconds. Those should be 1 minute each. Okay, White Tower. We're gonna go back. Now this guy's an English main chat, so he might be, I'm not leaving the game until you destroy my last building, brother. But, yeah, we just aged up. We're gonna get all the elite upgrades once again. There we go. Get elite archer upgrade. Let's get that upgrade. We haven't taken any relics, like I said, we don't need those. We're running up there. You can see how many upgrades I'm getting while being maxed out at 20 minutes, and I'm Imperial. And now I can just kill the Spearman too, because why not? And now let's Griot Bara his ass. We're gonna get all those upgrades. All those upgrades. We're gonna get biology in a second. We activated the festival, and now my cavalry is doing more torch damage, or my units are doing more torch damage, so I'm just gonna try to snipe the White Tower. It might be successful, it might not, but I'm killing a lot of villagers, so in the end it doesn't really matter. We're getting biology. Biology takes 34 seconds. White Tower goes down, and now we can just torch TCs. GG in 3, 2, 1. How cool did that feel? It felt pretty good. You know you played a game too much, by the way, when you know when your opponent's gonna leave the game exactly. Can I show Eco? Yeah. Have in mind, by the way, this Eco is like, he went 2 TC early farms. So we almost had the same amount of food, even though he had like 40 farms or something. I had more wood, he had more stone, and I had 19,000 gold more. Like I said, guys, like you cannot beat a trade boom with 2 TC. It's just not a thing. 4 TC. I mean, the only 4 TC that I could see beating trade boom is Abbasid 4 TC because their villagers are cheaper. Forward gold. Who this? Are we having the Beastyqt special? Of course we are. Of course we are. The Beastyqt special. Double forward gold. Let's fucking go, baby. Okay, let's see. Is he barracks rushing? That's the #1 thing we want to look. Barracks rush, yay or nay? Yay. Okay. What do we do when the enemy barracks rushes? We make a tower! That's right, Twitch chat. And YouTube chat. And, well, that's the only 2 chats. Yay! We guessed it right! You sure did. Okay. Watching Beastyqt play my favorite season, eating a kebab can Friday evening get any better. Having 2 kebabs. Boom. So again, this is the same response to every tower rush or dark age rush you can experience. Now, he could tower rush here, but that wouldn't really prevent me from getting gold passive, so... yeah. Yeah, baby. Oh, he did not... Ooh, I'm going back, and I'm gonna try to intercept the scout here, so I can get more sheep. Ooh! Where you going, boy? Ah, I almost intercepted it. But it's fine, we get it now. Okay, so that's it. We're covered. Now, he probably just made 1 spearman from the looks of it, because the moment he saw the tower, he probably stopped making spearmen, which is a good response. But then if you're like, oh, but isn't he ahead now because he forced her to make tower? Well, if I didn't make a tower, he would have kept making spearmen. So, yeah. You make 2 less houses? No, I have exactly the same amount of houses you always do. 6. And we're gonna make a mining camp here. So you have 1 less house, but it's not that big of a deal. It ain't that big of a deal. It's better that than to lose, you know, all your stuff. I can tell you that, boy. We don't need to scout him yet. I have time, I think. So let's just... I need to scout if he's going mine work or chapel, or if he's rushing castle, pro scouting, early farms. He can do a lot of different things. Why is he ahead, though? Well, he's not, but I'm just saying if someone is like, yo, he tricked you because you only made 1 spearman. It's like, well, yeah, but he made a spearman. And barracks. And he also chopped wood, and he has delayed age up. And I do too, but... Oh. Oh, okay. That spearman just ran it down. That was surprising, but we'll take it. We're getting wheelbarrow. Do I get wheelbarrow, actually? I'm kind of liking the insta cows, actually. Yeah, let's get a wheelbarrow. Let's get it. Let me show you a different kind of style with Malians. We're gonna open with stable immediately. This has been pretty popular, I would say, for a while now. Where basically you open stable and you just make some scouts and you harass and then you do cow boom. So it's like, you're not trying to kill the opponent, you're not pro scouting, you're just bullying your opponent a little bit. And now I need to go see what he's doing. We can't delay it any further. I can also upgrade this tower if needed, but I'm probably going to destroy this tower. I just want to see what the situation is in the front. And then we're going to make our decisions. Okay, more spearmen. Okay. Let's go archer range, man-at-arm. Okay. Horse. Okay. So this doesn't look like pro scouting, it just looks like he's just making a bunch of units. Early farms, yeah, okay, this is not pro scouting. Oh, he's going super fast. Okay. So this is where we don't risk it for the Beastyqt. So you can still be very annoying with these scouts, as you can see, and harass the opponent. Okay, I want to kill his scout because my scouts are a lot stronger. And this is why I think this style has been very popular for a while now with Malian. It's just because you get the chance and opportunity to harass your opponent instead of just like sitting back defensively and be like, oh, I can't do anything, I'm Malian. Like, it allows you a lot of mobility and it allows you to do a lot of different things. So, and again, he's making men-at-arms, so we could deal with that with Musafaris, or we can just deal with that by making Sofa. And Sofa kills horsemen too, so they kind of do multi-purpose there. I'm gonna go scout this side. Maybe I'll find a sheep or two or something. I do want to make these houses. He's making archers. Yeah, he's just going for it, basically. I need to get blacksmith because he is getting upgrades already, so I don't want to fall behind on upgrades too much. But even having a raiding party of like a couple of units like this is really annoying for the opponent to deal with. So I always say, but if you have the multitasking, you should always do it. Look, I'm forcing a tower. Forcing idle time, forcing some spearmen to be back. So pretty good raid. Okay, I got a lot of sheep. I mean, a lot. I got 3 sheep, which I didn't expect. So we take those. I'm getting a ranged attack first. Oh, there you are. He has to be making a rams, by the way, at this point. Because I haven't seen any units. So I feel like this is rams. Again, we're just harassing. -1. Maybe -2. -2, we take that. It's a ram, so I kind of want to wait for my upgrades. It doesn't have a lot, actually. Can I just kill him? I feel like I could just kill him here. That is not a lot of spearmen. This is the problem with going super early rams. If you go super early rams, you actually don't have units to defend the rams. So he went super early rams, and it's like, oh, poggers, he got the pit, but then he loses his whole army. He's not on the boar. I know he's on the deer on the left, so we can go there. Okay, and now behind this, we're gonna send a lot on gold. We're gonna rebuild the pit mine, and we're just gonna go for the age up. I'm gonna wall this whole thing. He should not have units enough, or enough units to defend this. He should be pretty cooked. -1, -3 workers total. And this should be GG. Let's send reinforcements there. We're making a bunch of mills, a bunch of cows, a bunch of moose. I'm just gonna go here. I think he's aging up. I'm not seeing any new units coming out, and he was building a barracks, so I think he's aging up and making men-at-arms transition, probably. Or he also has a lot of idols, I'm not sure. And that's gonna be it. He lost a lot of villagers there, and I haven't lost any villagers. GG. So that's how you play against HRE if they go for the full baboon strat. Which is, I think most people struggle with that, because if the HRE goes fast castle, you shouldn't struggle with that at all. Because if they go fast castle, A, they were going to run out of food. B, you can just kill their prelates with your scouts or sofas. Or if they're doing burger, you just make musafatis, and that's kind of it. GG! I struggle against Delhi and Biz, TBH. I think this matchup is pretty good against Biz. Delhi is a very even matchup. So Delhi used to be very, like a very good counter to Malian, but it's not anymore in my opinion. Against Biz, if they go for Horseman plus Longbow, you just go Donzo Javelin Throwers. And the more Longbows you kill, the more GG it is. And if they go for something like Limitane, I know it's kind of weird, but if they go Limitane, you can actually just do Sofa Archer, or you can go Donzo Javelin Thrower, but yeah. Also, if they go Horseman, you can go Sofa. So if they go Horseman Longbow, you can go Mass Sofa in Feudal Age, and then they're going to go Spearman, and then you go Archers. All right. Ooh, Abbasid versus Malian. Okay, this is an interesting one. Okay, so this matchup is has always been heavily into favor of Abbasid. So someone asked me earlier, is it ever worth to go aggressive as Malian? So you kinda go aggressive in this matchup, but not really. Or like, I'll show you what I mean now. So this is a matchup where if you just go cow boom, they can go triple TC and they can out boom you completely, and then just go like Gulam Archer and they will annihilate your ass, okay? So you cannot let them just triple TC, which is, I think, the only or one of the only matchups where you as Malian actually have to kind of, you can't just sit in your base, right? Because Abbasid will outboom you, whereas the other civs, if they're sitting in their base, you're sitting in your base, that's pretty good for you. So what we're gonna do is not a full committal to Feudal. We're not gonna like full all in. But what I am gonna do is I'm gonna make production buildings and attack, because if I don't, then he's just gonna go triple TC straight away like I mentioned earlier. So yeah. I think I'm following his scout. Yeah, I'm definitely following his scout. There should be sheep there. So it's also dependent on what he's doing, by the way. So in this case, Abbasid can do two things. He can do military wing into fast pressure, which then it works for us if we're making units. Or he can do eco wing and mass DCs. Yeah, I was following this guy. So I would love to see which wing he's going with, but at the same time, I gotta get them sheep, and ooh, look at that. And because I'm gonna open aggressively, I don't really care if it's military wing or not, because I'm gonna be aggressive anyway. Savvy Fighter, thanks for Short Prime. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that, brother. We got a back gold. That's a rare one, a rare sight. A good sight for my eyes, but a rare one. Ilalu. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna go early upgrades, and bro, what was his scouting like? How was he? What? Maybe he just went like this, I guess. I don't know. Ooh. So we're gonna go early wheelbarrow, double broad axe, and we're gonna crank some units, and then we're gonna transition into farms. That is the plan. He did not go behind my base because he would have taken that sheep, so I have no idea what his scouting pattern is. I got no clue how the fuck he scouted. Luro. Now, if he is military wing, you kind of want to make archer range first, but it's fine. We're just gonna go scout. Now, his stone is here, so I'll be able to see it like immediately, which is nice. The fact that he's attacking this doesn't mean he's gonna be aggro, but it might mean he's going aggro. I'm just gonna open stable. Okay, he is going 1 TC fast push. I'm gonna get double broad axe, and we're just gonna go Sofa Archer. I got a Marine Lord spawn, by the way. Triple gold in the back as Malian. That's wild. After, I'm gonna wall this off. Yeah, military wing into Sofa. Into Horseman, sorry. So what I can also do is I can spice it up even further, which means I can actually open double stable. Because right now he's making Horseman. Now from here he can go full all in, or he can also go for second TC. So let's try to see which one he's going for. Let's get an archer range here now. He's not making a ram, so it just seems like it's gonna be units. No second TC. Okay, so he's just holding it. Okay. I'm just gonna make production buildings and defend. My number of sheep is a bit worrying. When I say a bit worrying, it's very worrying right now. I think he overstayed his welcome. Yeah, definitely overstayed his welcome. Okay, we clean him up. We're gonna eat a cow. I'm gonna wall this off. And now we're gonna get a second mining or a gold pit. And we're gonna harass across the map just to see what he's going for. So it's more of a scouting kind of thing right now. And, you know, if he still is not going second TC, we're gonna make more units, or if he's going second TC, we'll know he's making second TC. So you see, this is how, like, you have to adapt this Mali. Like, you can't just do same thing every game. You have to understand when to do what based on the scouting you have. Part of the reason why it's a hard civ. No stone? Okay, so he's just all in. He might be going like fast castle from here on out or something weird, but he's on deer. He's making more production buildings. Ooh, he's got a tower on gold. He's pro scouting? Okay, brother. Yo, chill, chill, chill. My deer are there. Okay, this is one of the ways you can defend pro scouting. Watch this. We're gonna take the stone on the Menza quarry. Okay, watch this. This is how you defend it. You just send your villagers, 5 on each one of these things, 1 of each deer packs. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna build a tower and upgrade it. Okay? That's how we're going to defend the deer. We're not going to be crazy to like speed build or anything like that. We're just gonna make it slowly. And that way we defend, and we're going to keep cow booming slowly, because he is all inning, okay? So I don't need to go like 10 on gold or something like that. I need to keep making units and stuff. That's the most important thing. He is pro scouting, so his food is going to be very good. So there's going to be there's going to be many units coming very soon. Okay, there's the camels. Let me push these deer a little bit. So now what I want to do. Oh, what? I told you to go back! Ah, you idiot. Aw, I swear I told him to go back there. Oh well. Is he dead? So we're gonna upgrade the towers because we have Mensa Quarry giving us passive stone. There we go. More production. We're gonna go over here on the berries. I'm gonna make a tower just in case there. Because he might send a raid or something and kill a bunch of my stuff. And now that looks pretty good. Now I'm only gonna upgrade his first tower with bonus HP, because he's not gonna like go for the second tower, right? It would make more sense to attack the first one. Now he also might be going for an age up, so again, use your eyes, use the power of scouting. That's your friend. Scouting is your friend. Having eyes is your friend. Oh! He's got no... He's got no upgrades? That's a bit weird. I'm getting +1. Okay, we gotta be careful here. I'm gonna make a gate here in case I need to kite that way. Because this is gonna be a big dive. Okay, he might be going fast castle here. Okay, no upgrade started yet, but I'm gonna keep my scout there. Okay, nice. So I can keep my scout here and just take a little peek. Okay, there's the age up. So now I wanna go for a crap ton of cows. And I kinda wanna go for a push here as well. Because he's aging up, so he just spent a lot of resources on that. And look what he's doing. He's trying to buy time for himself. And the reason he's trying to buy time for himself is because he's aging up. So that's always a tell when the opponent is like not looking for straight up engagements, but instead they're kind of running around your army, kind of thing. But if I end up killing all of his horsemen, then the age up is not going to be as dangerous. So if I can do this and then he ages up, I mean, sure, I'll take that trade. Yeah, this was bad trade for him. I mean, it's not even trade, he just fucking got... He just lost a lot of horses. So now, like I said, even if he ages up, it's not really that big of a deal. And now we go. We're gonna push and try to convert what I just did into some damage, because this is like complete anti-timing for him. Food income is looking pretty good because we're on deer, so we can also age up soon. I could poke a little bit here. Yeah, that's enough. I'm like, that's enough. I don't need to go any further. And now I'm gonna do the same thing he did, which is I'm gonna harass while I'm aging up. Okay. We're gonna put 1 weak sofa here to deny that relic if he goes for it. Ooh, la. It's a distraction! And now we go back. Now we run back, boy. We did some damage. Run back. Upgrade units. Now he is gonna go for it, okay? I need more production buildings, and I need to defend now. The push is coming. I don't have trees behind me. I'm gonna target fire the camels. We kite. We just need to kill the spearmen. And I definitely need more production buildings. Again, I'm struggling to micro and talk at the same time, but we're kind of doing it. And it should be a cleanup relatively soon. Remember, I have Kaboom, he does not, so he's super all in into this. And that's it. Another timing! Another timing! And that's it, and he taps out. That's crazy. How does he do it? How does he do it? Just like that. Boom. If the Abbasid would boom, can Mali answer that with the trade and pit mines? No. So I mentioned this earlier. You probably weren't here, but Malian trade, I think, can outboom pretty much everything except Abbasid. Because Abbasid can go like 3-4 TCs. Basically, they're going to boom up with the 3-4 TCs a lot quicker than you will with trade boom. Because your trade boom is more expensive and it takes longer to set up and you got to wall off the map. Okay, we got Fishy Murky. Hillendale. Yeah, I actually really hate Hillendale. So back in my day, you know, like 4 years ago, 3 years ago, when I was like camping and stuff, I loved Hillendale, but it's been a long time and I do not like this map one bit. The games are so boring and they're so long and they're just, it's just campy and I don't know. I feel like even when you go act, like, to be fair, Hillendale these days is a lot better than Hillendale was back in the day because you used to have like big gold in your main base, right? So it's better, but I don't think there's any reason to have a map where you just have like fucking bajillion gold on it, you know. Now, funnily enough, this is a defensive map, but this is not a good map for Malian. And the reason for that is, Twitch chat, this is where you take over. Go ahead. Go ahead, Twitch chat. That's right, it's the pit mines. So it's a defensive map, but you don't, second gold is basically in a fucking Narnia. And also I'm following his scout, or am I? Or just unlucky with the sheep? I'm not sure. Question mark? I don't know if I'm following his scout or just unlucky with sheep. It's a 50-50 right now. I think I am following a scout, right? There's no way there's just no sheep here. Oh, fuck it, I'm committed. Is he really gonna get all the fucking sheep? Oh my god, he is fucking here. Brother. I went like this. Where? I guess he went like this. Well, I know his scout went there now. So I guess he went like this or something? Question mark? What is that sheep? He got it from, the sheep was here and he got it at the top, or vice versa. So then you can't take the sheep back. And the sheep just bolts. So yeah, this is a pretty bad map for Malian, but it is what it is. It used to be OP for Malian when you had the big gold in your main base and the small gold. I think that's how it was. Used to be real good. But that was like long ass time ago, to be fair. Okay, so let's start scanning the map. The funny thing is the best gold you can get with Malian, unless you get like a really good spawn on Hillendale, is just this forward one, which is closer to your opponent, which is where you don't want to make your gold. So, yeah. Unless you get like a gold here or something, you just rather just make a forward one. Or sometimes if the opponent is being super aggressive, you actually cannot take the second gold, which means your civ as a whole is just a lot weaker. Because having 2 pit mines or having 1 is worlds of difference in terms of income. I'm getting some sheep, which is nice. I don't know why he went this way. I was like trying to scout what landmark he's going for, like he's gonna go cock. He's probably just... That's a fast age up. That is no wheelbarrow age up. That's a quick, easy wall we can do right there. And we'll do it. So I'm immediately gonna open barracks here. I don't really need to scout that he's gonna go for knights, you know. Like I said, there's a chance he cocks it up, but I doubt. Now there's a chance also he goes 2 TC, but I doubt. If he goes 2 TC, I'm just gonna kaboom like crazy. I'm gonna already just make an archer range as well. French is one of the more aggressive, so you don't want to take any shortcuts or risks. This wall is really nice. This wall would be nice, but I have to be careful for the knights to not charge in and just kill my villager immediately. Why didn't he open on deer? That's a Pepe Dent. Maybe if he's going second TC. No, he's not. Okay. We're just Pepe Dent. You definitely want to open on deer as French on this map. No reason not to. I mean, I don't think he's pro scouting, right? That wouldn't make much sense on this map. So it's probably just gonna be archer range already. Or? Yeah, archer range. Yeah, he's just going for it, okay. So he's just making units and he's sending it straight away. So we're not gonna go greedy. Oops. We're just gonna play it safe. We're gonna make units, defend. And just chill for now on one hit mine. Because like I said, I can't take 2 on this map. We're on berries, but it's not ideal, but my scout was late to drop off the sheep, so yeah. I'm gonna go wall this off so that I'm immune to night raids. Could now rally some on the gold. Because I am producing units, I'm getting blacksmith. Looking good, feeling good kind of thing. Actually, let's go +1 armor first. +1 range armor against archers is just so good. Like, you get, I feel like, so much value out of it. Very, very quickly. And he's not really pushing yet. Which is a bit weird. And we're gonna use a villager to do a little wall here. And the only way you can enter is here now. We're gonna have to make houses there. Wait, he is pro scouting. Oh, yo, no. Oh. I did not want to lose that. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. I did not want to lose that. Hey, Totter. What's up, Gigi Dog? I really wanted a scout just to have more information on what he's doing, so I'm not happy about that. But on the plus side, we did wall off the base fully, and now we're getting a lot more gold. I'm gonna go on deer. Like, he's playing very passive to the point I think this might be a fast castle for him from him. But I don't think fast castle with French is that good against Mali. Because if you fast castle and I'm cow booming, I can just push and maybe kill him or do a lot of damage. So, yeah. But this is why I wish I had a scout, because if I had a scout, I could see all that, so I don't need to guess what he's gonna do. But when you're bad like me, you lose a scout, and then you're playing blind, basically. So now it's a risk. Do I move out and he's massing units and I get surrounded and I die? Okay, I see him. That's perfect. Okay, he is making a lot of units. Perfect. Okay, good. He is making units. Oh, he gave me a confirmation. If he actually just stayed back, I might have moved out and then he could have surrounded me and killed me. Oh, probably not, but maybe, you know. Still making units, and we're just gonna AFK in our base. We got all the eco upgrades. We got 4 production buildings, so we're just chilling here. The moo boom is happening. Now this is the great part about walls. You can just snipe stuff behind it. You just send your javelins forward. And he can't really break that. So I know this looks like, oh, but that's a good map for Malian then. You can just sit in your base. It's like, I would rather have another gold and just micro my units on open. We're cranking units still. Not much is happening, so I'm just like telling you exactly what's happening on the screen, you know? I'm like a radio right now. Right. That's it for the cow boom. Okay, that's it for the cow boom. And now we're making units, and slowly we're gonna work towards an age up as well. Come here. Get the loot. Yeah, keep coming. Kick W. All right. We're gonna go towards age up soon. I think I can potentially stop making units here. Although he is still making units. Snipe the knight. There we go. Oh, I didn't kill it. Now this is the part, or this is the matchup rather, where you don't need to transition to, what are they called? Sofas. You can just keep this comp, and now I'm gonna have a massive timing against him. Like massive timing against him. So I'm just gonna sit here. We're just gonna sit here and chill. We're gonna get upgrades and immediately go. He might be doing the same, but my upgrades are gonna finish first. Now, the more javelins you have, the harder it is to micro them. So that's something that you need to worry about if you got the Pega micro. Excuse me while I micro my army. Upgrades completed. I have 2 groups of javelin sniping the archers. And then the Donzas are just killing everything else. 10 Donzas remaining. So it might get a bit hairy, but it should be fine. Now we start the kiting because our Donzas are dying. You can also use your TC to target fire the archers if you have the APM for it, like I'm doing right now. That should be it. Now I am going to transition to archers now. Because, yeah, like I said, the more javelins you have, the harder they are to micro. So you don't really want to stay on javelins forever. But now, even if he ages up, the game is over. I can just kill him with javelins, basically. Actually, yeah, I want to just kill him. I'm getting +1 attack soon. He's out of gold. Okay, you're gonna go up. Okay, that's fine. We go up. You go up, I go up. And instead, I'm gonna use wood to make production buildings. He's here, here. I want to make sure he's not on any of those golds because he ran out of gold, so he obviously has to mine it somewhere. And now you can just target fire the knights and one-shot them with javelins. Almost one shot. Let's see, what else can we do? Let's get relics. And we can actually transition into sofa here. We can also go for a keep, so we can secure the gold. Okay, and that's it. We're just waiting for him to leave now. Let's go stables, and now we can transition to archers. Because I created enough space for myself where he can't age up. If he ages up, he dies, plus he also can't have gold, so we just defend it. That's it. Boom, boom. Yeah. This game was like very just sitting in my base and be like, okay, I'm making cows. I'm just doing this, I'm just doing that. So yeah, that's going to be it. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. If you're watching this in YouTube on the video form, like I said, I've done these kinds of playthrough guys where I explain what I'm doing for 8 civs. Malian is number 9. Then we're going to do Ottoman, then Byzantine, Japanese, and so on and so forth. So if you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Once again, these guys will still be good after DLC, after the patch. Obviously, it's not going to have new civs included because, well, they're not out yet. But once DLC hits, we're going to be doing a lot of new content. So there it is. If you're watching on YouTube in the video, thank you for watching. Have a great one. And if you're watching live, let's keep going, brothers.